Alrighty. I do believe we are now live. Yes, live. As always, it is the powder cake pack rips here, everybody. How are we all doing tonight? Once again, this is again our day late Memorial Day break, but hey, who's counting, right? Not me. Not me, no sir. Um, but we do have a little mixer break here for everybody to hopefully enjoy. Again, it's a Tuesday night, so again, best of luck to everybody tonight that is in the break. All good setup there. All righty, kind of lay down the card holders real fast. All righty, very cool, very cool. So welcome in once again, everybody. This is the Powder Cake Pack Rips again. This is our little, like I said, it is a day late, but again, that's fine. That's fine. Nothing's come out, yet. Extended's not out till Thursday. We are currently working on getting those cases filled. Yes, I said cases. We have two cases up for claims and stuff. So we'll let those fill again. I don't think they'll be on hand till at least Saturday at the earliest would be my guess, because again, they got to get shipped or whatever. So it does take normally a couple days for that to get to me. But in the meantime, though, again, like so we got a little mixer break here. This is what we got on the menu tonight. Again, it's mostly just a couple 24-25 stuff, but we do have the 21-22 credentials, which we will be starting with tonight. We're going to start here with the credentials, and then we will move on to the Series 2 here, and then we'll finish up with our box of SP Game Used. So we'll finish up with this tonight. This will be the last one we open up. It's just a single pack box. And then again, we'll go with Series 2 there in the middle, and then we'll start off with the credentials tonight. Again, I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to hopefully make their way into the room before we really get going. I do have the team list here next to me. We had two trades go down. Again, this is a random team break. We had two trades go down there, so I got those all marked up and have the new owners for those teams as well. So again, best of luck to everybody tonight. Like I said, just 3 boxes, so it is what it is. We get what we get. Send out the live messages real quick. Alrighty. So there we go. All right. I did come up with a quick little list here for break predictions. Again, we're just gonna keep it basic tonight. Again, it's only 3 boxes, so I didn't really want to do anything super hardball as it is, anyways. And again, the prizes are just gonna more or less just gonna keep it just to the break credit extent for right now. So again, if we get the 3 out of 4 correct, we'll do $10 in break credit, and if we get the other all 4, we'll just do another 10. So we'll do 2 $10 break credits tonight for the prizes. The break predictions for our little mixer here tonight are going to be as follows. Hit a Young Gun Canvas, hit a debut ticket access auto, hit a card number to 99 or less, and then hit an acetate card. So again, that can be any acetate. Again, as long as it's acetate, doesn't matter, basic, high-end, whatever. So those are the 4 break predictions for tonight. Once again, so again, we'll keep an eye on that. But like I said, so the Young Gun Canvas, debut ticket access auto, number to 99 or less, and the acetate card are the 4 break predictions for tonight. So again, if we get 3 out of those 4, we'll do at least $10 in break credit to somebody in the break. If we get 4 out of 4, then we'll do 2 $10 break credit giveaways to 2 people on the break tonight. Just to be clear about that, but again, I do appreciate it as everybody. I do appreciate everybody Again, getting the fill and getting the break all sealed up and ready to break tonight. Again, just 3 boxes. So again, we get, but hopefully we can maybe see a couple nice ones kind of pop out of here for you. Excuse me. But again, we're going to start right here tonight with the credentials. So this is our first box tonight. Again, everything else, thanks to yep. I don't know if he necessarily wanted to stay anonymous. He didn't really say, but I don't necessarily want to necessarily give that away if he does. So, but he did say he did feel bad for you though, Ryan. He said he kind of hoped you were going to get a better team for yourself, but I don't know. I don't think Minnesota's necessarily too bad. But again, I know Seattle in this, like Seattle and Twin is this was like their first year in the league, so they didn't really have a ton of cards. So I get it, but again, Minnesota's not too bad though. So again, hopefully maybe, and that's what I'm saying. You never know what's going to come out of these boxes either. So again, you might not necessarily be thrilled about possibly the team you have, but you just never know. That team could show up in a big way possibly too. So you don't want to just discount them just yet. You just don't. You just never know what's going to pop out of these boxes. So. All right, but yeah, like I said, so this is gonna be a starting point for the night. Again, Series 2 will be the next product, and then we'll finish up with the game used. So, right, and I'm sure that was more or less the gesture. I'm sure it was just to kind of give you a little something for your wedding, if you will. But again, best of luck though to everybody. Again, thank you guys as always. I do always appreciate it when we get these breaks filled, whether they're cases or mixers or inners or whatever it may be. Again, I just always appreciate the support each and every time we post breaks up. And again, you guys fill them and jump in and stuff like that. You guys are the ones that make these breaks happen. Again, that's never lost on us here at the Keg. Again, we always do the best we can. I can guarantee you that. I can't always guarantee results, but I can always guarantee you we're going to do the best we can for each and every one of you to try to hopefully hit you guys at least something a little nice, at least a little something for you. Excuse me. But we do have our like I said, I do have my team list here next to me for all the ownerships. Again, we had 2 trades go down. I got those adjusted and everything. And yeah, and like I said, right now we got our 2 cases of extended up right now. Those are filling and everything. I think we're down to about, we're getting close to halfway, I do believe, for both cases. Because again, most of you guys have taken them in both. Most of the teams you claimed, you took them in both cases, which again is totally fine. I'm great with that. And again, hopefully that's a good thing. That's why I like about extended. We can break multiple cases of it. Doesn't normally, again, I mean, a couple teams, sure, I could see them be a little more pricier and a little bit more harder on the wallet. But for the most part, I think, like I said, like 20 teams or something like that we're basically under like the $50 mark. So again, I think that's a pretty good deal. Again, for 12 boxes a case. Again, if you get them for both cases, that's 24 boxes then. Again, so if they're under $50, I mean, that's pretty much less than the price of 1 box. You're going to get 24. So, pretty good deal there, I do believe. So again, that's what I like about the series product. Always a fun rip. You can always hit some really nice big stuff out of there as well. So again, looking forward to extending when that gets on hand. So again, I'm definitely looking forward to it myself. But yeah. But again, thank you guys as always. And again, hopefully we have a fun little break tonight. That's what the intention of this break was just again to have a little fun, just to enjoy ourselves. Nothing super serious. I just had a few extra boxes. Figured why not? Let's just see what we get, right? Because again, you just never know what's in here. Again, you don't know what's in here. Don't know what's in here. Then you don't know what's in here, at least until we open it. And then after we open, we kind of go, damn, that sucked. But no. But hopefully that's not the case. Again, hopefully we got ourselves a few good boxes and we see at least some nice hits come out of them. So, but again, just best of luck to everybody. Thank you guys as always. And yeah, so this is our starting point for tonight. Again, I think we've given everyone plenty of time to get in here. And again, if you don't get to watch it tonight, there'll always be replays available here. Obviously, this is going to save to YouTube. So again, if you can't join us for tonight, you can always obviously rewatch the replay. I won't be posting spam up from this break till tomorrow night, anyways, after I get done with work or whatever. So you guys will have plenty of time to, again, rewatch it if you still need to watch it. I don't imagine this will be a long break as it is anyways. It's only 3 boxes. But again, like I said, let's just have some fun. Again, that's the point of these mixers a lot of times when they're cheap like this. They're just, the point is just, again, just to have some fun. Give folks a chance to hop in that maybe might not necessarily always be able to hop into, like, say, the case breaks and stuff. And again, give folks a chance to just hop in and, like I said, just enjoy the hobby that we all enjoy very much. Again, I'm all about sharing the hobby and again, just having fun with you guys. You guys do make it a lot of fun to do this. So, without further ado, this is our starting point for tonight. We've opened a lot of this stuff because, again, this stuff is very, very, very friendly on the wallet. You want a nice, cheap box that's carved open. Look no further than 21-22 credentials, folks. Let me tell you, I've opened a lot of this stuff, and I've hit a lot of really nice cards out of here too. So, again, don't ever discount something just because it might be cheap or a lower end product, because trust me, folks, there's always still bangers in just about every product out there. You just got to be lucky enough to pull them. This is our starting point for tonight, 21-22 credentials hockey. Let's go ahead and get into it, folks. 93 on the sticker, 17 on the box. I do like when I'm kind of weird about my numbers. I do like when they plug into each other like that, make that even 10, if you will, 7 and 3. Am I odd? A little bit odd. I know it's a little bit, it's very hockey-ish, right? Very superstitious. But that's just how we roll around here. 93 sticker, 17 on the box. All right, everybody. We got our first box opened up, ready to rip. Again, best of luck, folks. And let's see what we get. How are we going to do tonight? I do feel like we've been kind of due for a big break in the sense of hitting some monsters and stuff. I do kind of hopefully expect that to be the case with extended when we get there. Obviously, this is only 3 boxes, so again, we get what we get, but we're going to do the best we can. Hopefully, we can again see a few nice little bangers come out of here for you folks. Again, that's what I like about these cheaper ones, though, because again, you don't really necessarily need to excuse me, be hitting monsters to more or less get that, break even, get that money back. Speed of the game. Matthew Phillips of the Flames. Normally with credentials, there's always 2 packs in every box that are kind of more like that, where it's just like the base inserts. Again, like the 3 stars in the night, speed of the game. Everything else should be like a numbered debut ticket access or something of that nature. Again, like I said, I'm a big fan of credentials because, again, it's a lower tier product, if you will, but again, it's always awesome that you can still hit a lot of hard signed autos and stuff out of here. Cards always look very good. I've always liked the look of the cards each and every year when they put it out with the different designs and stuff like that. Looks like we're going to start with the yellow DTA. It's non-autoed because, again, that would be lettering instead of a numbering. So where are we going to start tonight? Yellow DTA. Who is it going to? Let's see, folks. All right, not too bad there. Like almost a little bit of a color match there, going to Vegas. Can't remember. I'm trying to remember. I know I've heard this guy's name, and I'm trying to remember how you properly say it. Pavel Dorofeyev. I remember hearing him say it, damn it, like recently, and I was just like, that's right. But again, I like the little bit of the yellow with the gold there, kind of almost a pseudo color match, if you will. But again, decent rookie to be hitting. Again, he is still for the Knights. He's still playing for him and everything, so he's worked out pretty well for him so far. So a solid hit going to Vegas. And Vegas is going to none other than Sleepers. Sleepers, Bo Beepers. 46 out of 249. Again, going to the Vegas Golden Knights. Pavel Dorofeyev. Dorofeyev. Nice. That's what I was going to say. I thought it was more like the fee in there. Dorofeyev. Nice. Dorofeyev. Very cool. But again, like I said, I like it. Again, I'm always a big fan of the DTAs. I always liked them. Solid hits. Again, I like when you get that nice little hard signed auto at the bottom of them bad boys. Yes, I forgot. Edmonton and Dallas are playing tonight. Big game there for Dallas. Don't want to fall too far behind now, but again, it's kind of looking like it could be a rematch of last year's Stanley Cup, which I'm sure McDavid is going to be quite motivated if he does get into those Stanley Cup finals once again. He wants a cup badly, I'm sure. We got another speed of the game. Duckaroos. All right, so that should do it for the base pack. So the rest of these should have at least numbered hits the rest of the way. We might have an update DTA. I'm not sure. I got to kind of take a peek here when we get to it, but it might be an update DTA. Just that's the case. Set it on our little podium. Joey Keane for the Canes. I think that's the base variant there. So let's see what we got. All right, another little bit of a team color match here. Another one going to the well, not another one, but one going to the Toronto Maple Leafs. We have Austin Matthews, 158 at 249. Toronto is going to Santa. So there you go, Santa. SM Daddy-O. There you go, buddy. Austin Matthews hit here, going to Toronto, 158 at 249. Going to Toronto. All right. Our last stack of 4 packs of credentials, then we'll get into the real meat of the break, into the 24-25 stuff. Then Series 2 will be first up. And then we'll get into the SP game used there last. Good old Johnny Gaudreau there in his Flames uniform. McDiddy or McDidney. Perunovic. The Blues. I think we have a current DTA here. Again, non-number, or it's not non-number, but non-autographed. Should be a base, would be my guess. Who's it going to? Let's find out. Going for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Barry Boulet, 86 at a 799. I don't know if he's still for the Lightning or not. I think he got traded, if I'm not mistaken. Can't remember to who, though. And let's see, Tampa Bay, Tampa, going to Caleb. So there you go, Caleb. 86 at a 799 for the Bolts. Well, there you go, folks. That looks like an acetate card to me. Now, it could be a double whammy if it's a debut ticket access auto. Then that would take care of 2 of your break predictions then, because we're still looking for a debut ticket access auto as well. But if it's not, then that may affect your chances at getting that break prediction. Because again, normally I think in 21-22 was either you got an acetate or an auto in the box. So let's hope it's the best of both worlds. So we're going to just set that right there for right now. We will come back to it here at the end of the box. Let's go ahead and go whoop. Mr. Toffoli, Pedersen, Quinn Hughes up next for the Canucks. And what do we got here? Looks like we got an update DTA. Again, they do have 2021 updates in here as well. So let's see who it's going to. 2021. Going to the Washington Capitals. Alexander Alexiev. I do think, didn't he get he got pulled over or something like that recently, or something happened? I know he got in trouble, I think, with the law recently, if I'm not mistaken. Again, I could be wrong, but I thought I remember hearing something about that recently. Disorderly conduct or something like that, or I don't know. I can't remember. He got in a fight or something. Alexander Alexiev for the Washington Cap, 145 out of 999. Washington is going to Vance. They did have KK rookie autos in here. I don't know if they were redemptions or I don't know if they were actual physical cards, but I do know that there are KK DTAs out there. I've seen them on eBay and stuff like that. So they do have them. Again, I'm just not sure if they're in redemption form or if they're actually in the physical form. So that I do not know because I was not able to actually pull one of those one way or the other. So I'm not really sure how they slice that bad boy up. But they are in here one way or another. Spencer Knight. And then we got, oh, that's right, gotta go. Let's see. Another update DTA. Where's it going to? Logan Stanley looks like it's an orange. 85 out of 149 going to the Winnipeg Jets. He is playing for Winnipeg. I do believe he's still on their roster. So again, pretty good hit there. That's always what I look about when you're opening an older product like this. It's always a plus if they're still playing, at least in the NHL at the very least. If they're still playing on a team, that's not too bad. And there's that. I'm pretty sure he's still playing for the Jets as well. So that's a plus. So, and they are going to Marlowe. Go Marlowe. You did make the trade with Sleepers, I do believe, for Boston for him. Traded the Swayman for Perfetti chance, but Logan Stanley, again, 85 out of 149, orange DTA. All right, get this slide them out of the way real super duper fast. All right, let's see what we get here. Again, we have our acetate. The question is it autographed? So you at least get one break prediction correct. Obviously, if it's not autographed, then you won't be able to get the 4 out of 4, obviously, at that point. But if it is autographed, then you just knocked out 2 break predictions in one card right there. Yep, me too. I do like them quite a bit myself there, Marlowe. Like I said, I just think they're, again, I mean, it's not an expensive product. You can still hit some real nice bangers and stuff out of here. So, like I said, I mean, even with the low end stuff, again, there's always good cards in every product for the most part. You just got to be getting lucky enough to pull them. Let's see what we get. Trying to cover up the corner here. We might have an auto here. It's looking like a little bit auto-ish. No, it is not an auto, but it is going to the Boston Bruins. Oh, it is an auto, but wow, that's not bad. 14 out of 25, Brad Marchand, ticket access autograph. Yeah, who had Boston? Oh, Sleepers traded for Boston. There you go. So there you go, Sleepers. Brad Marchand, hard. That's hard sign too, there, folks. So again, that's pretty nice. 14 out of 25. Did not see that one coming. I thought it was just a normal ticket access, but nope, that is autographed. 14 out of 25. The Rat King himself. Yes. Brad Marchand. That one kind of surprised me just a wee little bit. Just a wee little bit. Wee, 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 wee. I don't want that one. That's a rookie one. I mean, is it really one touch worthy? I mean, I don't know, but I'm just going to one touch it anyways because it is out of 25. Like I said, I always like the look of one touches anyways. Who doesn't like the look of a one touch? There you go, Sleeps. That's a banger. 14 out of 25, Brad Marchand. Hard signed auto right there. Unfortunately, it's not a debut ticket access; it's a ticket access. But you will at least get the acetate card hit there, so that will take your one break prediction out of the way. Put a rat sticker. I wish I had a rat sticker. But yeah, that's a nice hit again out of one. I mean, one box of credentials. That's all we're opening. So I'm not mad with that. Again, nice low number out of 25, hard signed. Not a bad player. I mean, again, I'm not a big Brad fan, but like I said, he's a good player, whether you like him or not. So solid hit. Again, 14 out of 25 though. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I love about credentials. You know what I'm saying? A good majority of the autos in this product. Don't get me wrong, they do have stickers in here. They do. But a good majority of the autos and stuff in here are going to be hard signed. And I think that's a big deal. That is a big deal having hard signed autographs in a product. A lot of collectors like the hard signed. I mean, everyone here likes hard signed, I'm sure. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, hey, if it's a sticker, it's a sticker, but hey, we do like a hard signed auto. And again, not a bad player, really good player, honestly. And like I said, hey, out of 25, one box in, hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. That's a good start. Good start. Hopefully that's going to set the precedent for the last two boxes here that we're going to be opening. But you did get at least one break prediction out of it. Obviously, you won't be able to get all four, but you still get 3 out of 4. Actually, I take that back. Now, if that would have been a debut ticket access, that actually would have killed 3 because technically that does actually take an acetate and it's under 99 numbered because that's out of 25. So technically, you got 2 already gone. So all you need now is just the Young Gun canvas out of here, and then you'll at least have the 3 break predictions, and then that will obviously then we'll be able to give away a little bit of break credit to someone here in the break. Oops. Kind of wondering like why'd the camera move? I was thinking I'll lean on the cord there a little bit. But let's see, we got 86 on the sticker. 86 on the sticker and 64 on the box. All right. So obviously now we're in the 24-25. Actually, I'm going to leave that right there. Might need those just in case. So we are on the 24-25 product now. So again, the big boys, especially in this product here, are going to be San Jose and Philly. Again, like I said, I know there's some Hudson in here, but obviously he was more in Series 1. But again, you never know. You could maybe hit something good for the Canadians in here. So we're just looking for that Young Gun canvas. That is what we are looking for now. We got our canvas card right here. Excuse me. Let's see, is it going to be a Young Gun? Does not look like a Young Gun. We got Mr. Travis Konechny here, but behind it we have a Young Gun, what do they call them? Not retros, not rewinds. I can't remember what they're called, but yeah. Let's see what we get. Going to the Dallas Stars. Jason Robertson. Going to Dallas. Then we got Heater, Evgeny Malkin on a heater. Depends. Let's get this guy all sleeved up. Again, going to Dallas. Who had these Stars? Let's take a quick little peek at our list here. Dallas. Going to Vance. So another one here for you, Vance. I can't remember what they call those or whatever. I know that's something with an R or whatever, like rewind or renewed. Young Gun renewed. I think that's what it's called. Renewed. There we go. Guessing this should have a Young Gun in this one. Pretty much every other pack should have a Young Gun in it. Unless you get one with like an extra Young Gun in it. Got UD Portrait up next for the Colorado Avalanche, Cale Makar. Let's see, Young Gun. Well, it's a right wing. So you never know. Is it the right wing, though? Is it the right or the wrong right? Let's find out. It is the wrong right. We got Adam Klapka for the Calgary Flames. Adam Klapka. And then that ooh la la, Mr. Sergei Bobrovsky for the Panthers. Okay, no offense to Mr. Klapka here, but you know we're hunting for the big boys. You know we're looking for them Celebrinis and the Mishkovs right now. But the Flames are going to Santa. Adam Klapka. Love to see maybe a clear cut or something come out of here as well. Well, speaking of that, I don't know. It's acetate. Let's take a little. I think it's a base. So it's looking like to me. I don't think it's a Young Gun clear cut, unfortunately. So what we got? We're starting off with clear cut base for the Buffalo Sabres, Owen Power. Buffalo. Then we got the old sparkle on a heater for the Bruins, Pasternak. Hey, and there he is, Mr. Lane Hudson. Like I said, I know he does have a few cards in here. Again, just obviously not like the Young Gun Persuasion. Going to the Canadiens. Again, only a couple boxes, so I'll sleeve this one up or whatever. Not a big deal. Power for the Sabres. And let's see, we got Mr. Hudson up next. The old welcome aboard. Canadians. All right. Imagining there'll probably be a young gun in this one. Oops. Condre, we got Sam Reinhart. There's a young gun. It's not a young gun. We have Connor Hellebuck. Kind of a nice photo, though. I like the up close there. Get more of the mask and everything. Nice picture. On tour for the Avalanche right after that. McKinnon and Makar. Oh, interesting. So no young gun in this pack. Got Lucas Raymond, Electricity to round out the pack. All right. Let's see what we get. Dadonov, McMahon, Couturier, Spiesel. We got a McDavid. UD Portraits. I do believe we have a young gun behind him. Let's see what we get. What we got behind McDavid? All righty. One more chance here. Another chance. We got the right wing. Is it the right? Yeah, I mean, not too bad. We got Rutger McGroarty going to the Pittsburgh Penguins. So that's a good one there. Young gun Rutger McGroarty for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Pittsburgh's going to, I think Jan had them. Yes, he did. So there you go, Jan. Vitek Vanacek, ooh la la, for the San Jose Sharks. The old ooh la la. Ooh la la. Yes, I love saying that. I don't know why. I just love saying that. Ooh la la. just ignore me. Just ignore me. I'll take down this dude. So 2 right wings so far. Can we, like I said, can we get that right wing that we that makes all the kids go cray? Well, how about that? Another acetate. I'm guessing it's a population count would be my guess. I'm not really seeing anything down here. So that'd be my guess. It's a population count. Yep. We do have a population count. I think it's out of 1,000. It's red. See who's it going to? Who's got the population count? Is it a rookie? Is it a vet? I don't know. Let's find out. We do have a rookie going to the Carolina Hurricanes, though. We got Bradley Nadeau. Population count of 1,000. Carolina is going to Jeff. So there you go, Star Dog. Hey, how about that behind it? I see the name. We got Ovechkin, Blue Dazzler, going to Washington. Washington's going to Vance. That's always a good one. And then behind it, we got another young gun renewed. Going to the bread man himself, Artemi Panarin. Young gun renewed, going to Chicago. So we'll pretty much sleeve up that whole pack. How about that? All the cards are just going to get sleeved. Again, I'm hoping, again, I know it's going to be such a, it's pretty much an impossible pull, I feel, but you just never know. I'd love to see, like I said, one of those Ovechkins. those buybacks land in one of our cases. That would be just super amazing if we could make that happen. Would love for that to be the case, but you just never know. I'm kind of feeling like it's going to go to one of the bigger breakers, like Breezy or someone like that, but I guess you never know. I mean, we've hit some big stuff in here, and again, that Cole Caulfield 1 of 1, that pageantry rookie that we hit. That was a big one. So every once in a while, actually, we'll take down Robertson and put him up. Every once in a while, UD throws us a bone. Mr. Stanley, put Mr. Ovechkin up there. OCD kicks in a little bit. Want those cards to sit perfectly in there. I don't like when they're like tilted. Let's see if we can get one more acetate. I feel like if we get another acetate, it has to be a young gun at that point. So we do got a young gun in here. So let's see what we get. We got checklist, Bluger. On a heater, William Nylander. And behind that, what do we got? Defenseman. For the New York Rangers. The Rangers, I think, did they get traded? No, they did not. Going to Chris, Brandon Scanlon, young gun. New York Rangers. And the Ulala, Marc-Andre Fleury. For the Wild right after that. All right. 5 packs left in the Series 2 box, then we'll get into our final box again. This is just a little teeny tiny mixer. So not a whole lot going on, but just doing the best we can, trying to hopefully again see a few nice cards come out of here. All right, we got another canvas. Let's see if it's a young gun. Does not look like it. We got Roman Josi up next for the Nashville Predators UD canvas. Bang for your puck, Arbor Xhekaj. The Canadians. And then we got Leon Draisaitl playlist right after that to end the pack. Well, we got 3 more young guns to go in 4 packs. So Mr. Reichel, Casper, Dury. Oh, we got the, of course, it's Silver Outburst base. Going to the Flyers, Garnet Hathaway. And we got another young gun. Well, it's a center. So could we be switching gears over to the Sharks? I don't know. Let's see what we get here. We got a center. Nope, we are going with the Oscar Back of the Dallas Stars right after that. Oscar Back young gun for Dallas. Electricity for the Kopitar and the Kings to round that pack out. We'll sleeve up this one. Is a Silver Outburst. Hathaway and the Flyers. Mr. Oscar back here of the Stars. Come out the way. All right. Got 3 packs left, and then again we'll get into the final box of the break, the SP game used. Eklund, Kopitar, Beecher, Kachuk. On tour for the Canadians, Caulfield and Suzuki. We do have a young gun behind him. And we got another center. You just never know, I guess. Let's find out. Going to the Montreal Canadiens, Oliver Kapanen. It's another near miss there, but Oliver Kapanen for the Montreal Canadiens young gun. Ooh la la, Ilya Sorokin for the Islanders right after that. That's what I'm looking for. That's the ticket. So my guess is this next pack probably won't have the young gun, but the last pack will, would be my guess. That should give us 6 young guns then. Still hoping we can see a young gun canvas. I think we still have one more canvas to go. I think. Should have. There it is. So we have our last canvas card here. Is it a young gun? Does not look like it. We have Sebastian Aho for the Hurricanes, UD canvas. We got a young gun renewed behind that. Going to the Tampa Bay Lightning, Andre Vasilevsky. Going to the Bolts. And Tampa's going to Caleb. We got Stankoven, UD portrait for the Dallas Stars. I'll probably sleeve that one up too. Well, now it's a rookie. It is a rookie, so why not? Stank oven. Good old stank oven there. And boy, does that oven stank. Going to the Lightning. All right, final pack. Again, we'll go ahead and slide the box right there for SP game used. Let's see what we're going to end with. So we should have our young gun in here, our final one. We got 5 so far. We should get one more. So let's see what we get. We have the old Sparkle Ooh La La, Jake Ottinger for the Stars. Let's see what we get. And we got a defenseman. So no Mishkov and no Celebrini in this box. Going to the New Jersey Devils. I think that's going to Izzy. She did make the trade for the Devils, if I'm not mistaken. She did. So there you go. Seamus Casey, young gun for the Devils. And Connor Bedard playlist there. P. Adoki. So kind of a mild box of Series 2. Nothing too crazy in there. Sit in there, you little bastard. 1 second, let me clear out the base out of the way. All right, let's go ahead and get our little podium here down, ready to go. Final box of the night. Again, thank you guys for just hanging out for a little bit, watching a little bit of a rip and break for you folks. Again, I'll be posting spam up tomorrow night after I get done with work. Unfortunately, again, I don't think we got 2 out of the 4 break predictions tonight, so but that's okay. We'll get them next time. Final box, we got 81 on the sticker, 57 on the box. Love to see a DDM or something like that come out of the box. And she is a bit thicker, folks, so you never know. Maybe it could be a net cord in there. Maybe that'd be okay as well. Of course, I definitely would love to see more of the DDM Persuasion, but she is a thicker pack, though. Oh, we got 2 thick ones there in the back. So 2 thickies. We might have a DDM. I can't really tell from here. I'm just kind of looking at the edges here. We might have a DDM. I don't want to say for sure yet, but we might. So let's go ahead and let's finish this bad boy off. And best of luck, everybody. Again, this is the final box of the break. Thank you guys once again for hanging out. Let's see what we get here. Starting off with the base hits. Adam Lowry for the Winnipeg Jets. Base card. Going to Winnipeg, Adam Lowry. After that, got the All-Star Parallel going to Elias Pettersson of the Vancouver Canucks. Get another base, but again, it is the All-Star Parallel. Elias Pettersson for the Vancouver Canucks. Then we got our rookie base going to the LA Kings. We got Andre Lee, Authentic Rookies, going to LA. Get another base, but Authentic Rookies going to LA and Andre Lee. Got 2 more base here, I do believe. And we got a Legends throwback here, Scott Niedermayer for the Anaheim Ducks. Again, the red variant here, Scott Niedermayer. Excuse me, going to the Ducks. Follow that bad boy up with got a red parallel as well. Brad Lambert, Authentic Rookies, going to Winnipeg. So we hit the Lowry there, and then Brad Lambert for the Peg. Brad Lambert, red Authentic Rookies. All right. So we're going to start again. I think we got our jersey pieces here. Kind of chop this up just a little bit. All right, so starting with our first jersey piece here. Let's see what we get. Oops, well, kind of revealed that one a little bit, but we got the the All-Star jersey here for the Hurricanes, Sebastian Aho. Carolina's going to Jeff. There you go, Jeff. Sebastian Aho. All right, then we got our second one here. Excuse me. What do we got? Another jersey piece. For the Toronto Maple Leafs, we got Morgan Riley. Jersey piece, red jersey. Going to the Maple Leafs up next, Morgan Riley. It is empty. Get rid of that one, but I don't think we need any more though, because we just got the thick ones left. Alrighty. Maybe not. We'll start with this one first. Like I said, I thought this was a DDM. I do not believe it is. I think it's actually maybe like a Hall of Famer or whatever those are called. The like the Legend one or whatever. Yep, Hall of Fame marks. But who is it going to? Let's see what we get. Inducted in 1999. Any guesses? Inducted in 1999. Who we got it going to? Oh, there you go. For the Edmonton Oilers. 12 out of 35, Wayne Gretzky. Who had Edmonton? There you go, Brian. 12 out of 35. Wayne Gretzky Hall of Fame marks. Only that had an autograph on it too, you know? That is another nice one there. Faux show. 12 out of 35. And the old Z. Why not the Z, right? Come on now. Z for me. Very cool. Very cool. Actually, I think I might have a one touch here, whatever. I might not have actually. That's true. I don't think I actually. I had a couple that I already had opened or whatever. 12 out of 35, Mr. Wayne Gretzky. Hey, you know, not a bad. Like I said, I'm sure Brian's not too upset about that. I'm sure he's not too upset about that. And again, it is for the Oilers, not for the Kings or the Blues or anything, or the Rangers or anything. That is for the Oilers. So 12 out of 35. And again, like I said, love the Z. You know, come on now. Very cool. Very, very cool. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, folks. Now we got the last one. That's why I kind of waited for this one because if I remember correctly, I remember like the auto would have been more in that position. That's why I went with the outside first, which, hey, that still worked out pretty well. Still worked out pretty well. Again, like I said, I'm not too mad. Again, 3 boxes tonight. We hit a couple really nice ones. Again, the Marchena 25, the Gretzky there. Again, a few nice kind of other ones here, like Young Gun wise and stuff like that. The Ovechkin Dazzlers. So again, overall for 3 boxes, not a bad break. All righty, let's seal the deal now, everybody, and let's see what we get. The final card of the break. Again, I'll be posting spam tomorrow. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, sorry about that, Ryan. But hey, you never know what this last one maybe could be like Kaprizov. You don't know. I mean, you never know. But again, just thank you guys as always. Again, I'll be posting spam up tomorrow. I may post the 1 touches tonight just because I kind of do that with the 1 touches. I like to kind of show those ones off a little bit early, but I'm just saying, you never know. You just never know. I don't even know if it's autographed. It might not even be autographed. It might just be like a nice patch or something. But alrighty, what do we got here? Got the final card of the break. That's what we got here. So best of luck, everybody. Again, thank you guys as always. Again, looking forward to extended. We got the cases up. Again, looking forward to that when it comes out. Should be a lot of fun once we get our hands on that. Let's see what we get. How are we going to end this bad boy? Let's end it on a high note. What are we going to get? For the Vancouver Canucks, we got inked sweater, 1 out of 15. Going to Vancouver, Thatcher Demko. Who had Vancouver? Marlowe had Vancouver. So there you go, Marlowe. 1 out of 15. Thatcher Demko, patch auto. Nice little patch in there. Looks like at least a little 2-color patch. Looks like it's part of his numbering or something. Getting a little autograph there at the bottom. Get a nice low number there, 1 out of 15. So there you go, Marlowe. You're going to end the break and get the final hit of the break. So again, that's very cool. Work. I got one last big top loader here. Very nice, very nice. Again, I do like SP Authentic from 2425. I thought they did a pretty good job. Again, I think because most boxes, before you weren't never guaranteed an auto, and I don't think you still are, but I feel like most of the boxes they at least put an autograph in there, so that's always kind of a good. It's always a good thing. But 1 out of 15. Thatcher Demko for the Vancouver Canucks. And that's how we're going to roll, everybody. So there you go. Very nice. Thank you so much. Again, like I said, I do appreciate it, everybody. Like I said, hopefully I had fun. Again, it was just only 3 boxes. Just 3 boxes. So again, it was just a cheap little mixer. But again, hopefully we had some fun doing it and watching the break and everything. But like I said, looking forward to extend when that comes out. That drops Thursday. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we get our cases by Saturday. You just never know, though, because I know sometimes the heavier the package, the longer it takes. But yeah, so again, looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Again, that's going to be coming from Triple Play. So far, I feel with 24-25 this year, Triple Play has hooked us up with the series product, because I mean, series 1 we hit a Lane Hudson clear cut, series 2 we hit a Michkov young or clear cut. So you never know. Hopefully, maybe we might see like a Will Smith clear cut or something. You just never know. But again, but Triple Play normally hooks us up. So again, I'm always always anxious to see what they send us and again what we get from them. But yeah, again, guys, I do really appreciate it. Again, I do the best I can for each and every one of you. Hopefully, again, we just had ourselves talk. Hopefully, we had ourselves a bit of fun tonight. Again, like I said, that's always my mission. Like I said, when we do breaks and stuff, is just have an enjoyable time. Everyone just enjoy themselves. I don't want people to feel like they're just like wasting their money and stuff. I know skunks suck, and I know they're terrible and whatnot, but it is one of those things. Sometimes, if you have a not so good break now, the next one could turn it around for you as always. Because Lady Luck will come around. I will say that. You might have a break or two, you might not do so great, but eventually she's going to come around, and sometimes she comes around in very big ways. So, but thank you guys. Thank you. As always, I do tip my cap to you. Rock and roll, everybody. Yes. Throw your horns up. Go crazy. But I do appreciate it. I'll be posting spam up tomorrow, like I said, tomorrow night. We're going to keep working on getting extended sold out. And like I said, once those are on hand and those are filled, we can come back here on the old YouTube channel and, do this little thing we call breaking and ripping. But thank you guys so much once again. As always, again, we're always grateful here for the Power Cake, for each and every one of you, for again supporting us each and every time we do this. And yeah, you guys have yourself a good night. And as always, folks, we're looking forward, to the next time we get together. And like I said, do this thing here on the YouTube channel, do some breaking for you. All right, guys, thank you so much. You guys have yourself a good night. Thank you.